Hi and welcome to the video. In the last video, I reacted to Butter by BTS. It was my first ever introduction to BTS. So I really liked the song and I wanted to check out more stuff. A lot of you guys showed me love on that video. So thank you for that. And you guys recommended a lot of stuff. The video that was most recommended was a video called This is BTS, an introduction to BTS. It's by a channel called Xceleste. I hope it's the right video. So that's what we're going to react to today. Let's get right to the reaction. Oh my god, look at the crowd.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is
Yesterday.
BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea. While the words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality.
Okay.
First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for
Yeah.
something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 21% are in their 40s?
This is what you guys were telling me, that it's not all teens. So even the video decided to call me out. In the last video, I said this looks like it's geared towards teens and teen girls especially. But you guys said no, it's not like that. They have varied music, a lot of genres, and they cater to a wider audience. So yeah, of course, numbers don't lie. Let's just go ahead and check out the stuff.
Take a closer look at this age and gender demographic for BTS's 2020 Map of the Soul ticket sales.
Okay.
Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic, and 31% were males. BTS's fans, named ARMY, will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band. And
You guys told me this.
to get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by bighit Entertainment,
Okay.
whose mission statement is music and artist for healing. The company, and
That's
namely
nice.
their CEO, Bang Hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world.
So I'll just pause right there. So first of all, it's a bit surprising that even though it's a band that has been put together by a label, they have a concept behind it. They have some purpose behind it. And I really liked it because I'm not sure if there's any other group or band that has been put together based on some purpose right from the beginning, right from the onset. So that's really nice. That's really encouraging to hear. Let's go ahead.
Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단,
Okay.
Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Oh,
방탄 meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it
Okay.
means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are aimed at
Nice.
adolescents like bullets,
nice.
to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescent. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo representing their growth and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond.
Yeah. I just realized. Okay, so that's the logo, right? The door thing. In the last 2-3 days, I've seen that a lot. Okay, so that's what it means. After every hashtag or something, there's that yellow door thing. So that's the symbol, I'm guessing. Let's just go ahead and watch.
the scene. The
Oh,
new
okay, got it.
door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth. BTS debuted on June 12, 2013 with 7 members: RM, Jin, Suga, jhope,
J-Hope,
Jimin,
Jimin,
V, and Jungkook.
Jungkook.
All 7 members came from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 우리 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가리키고요. 그 다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다.
Okay.
싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해라. 하기 너무 창피한 걸로 싸움을 해도 결국은 같이 와서 저희가 이런 문제를 갖고 둘이 싸웠는데 이렇게 해서 이렇게 해결했습니다라고 얘기를 하고 그런 부분들이 이 팀의 친화력을 혹은 시너지를 강하게 만들고 있지 않나 이렇게 생각합니다.
Over the years, the boys have come
So he's like the manager come mentor kind of a figure. And I see why that works, and I see how that's really nice. I don't think I've seen such stuff before when one guy. I mean, of course, not publicly. They wouldn't say it publicly. Every band has its managers, staff, and all those things. But it's nice that it's almost like a elder figure, father figure sort of. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I got from there. And he said one very nice thing, like even if there's a rift or a problem between one or two, the entire group votes on it because, of course, it affects the entire group, right? And it affects their profession and stuff. Yeah, so this is very refreshing to watch.
come to love each other despite their difference in personalities, to the point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing. They
Okay.
became each other's strength and support and formed a brotherhood.
뭔가 내 머릿속에는 옆에 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러운데 그러니까 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아. 생각나?
그죠. 소중하다 못해 없으면 안 될 사람들이긴 하죠. 왜냐면은 넘어져도 저 혼자 일어나는 게 아니라 그냥 같이 일어난 거니까.
좀 생각을 해보면 이런 7명이 어떻게 모였을까라는 생각이 들어요. 이제는. 예. 오래 지냈다고 해서 될 문제는 아니에요. 어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요. 예. 되게 유치하지만 그냥 운명이었던 거예요. 이거는.
Their climb to the top may seem sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that
Okay.
time, they lacked the resources for promoting BTS.
Wow.
Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot.
Oh,
Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut.
but
and if
in all fairness, that's lucky that they got there. And if the company is not doing that well, it's difficult to get gigs and stuff like that. I get that, but isn't that how it generally happens in art? It's just like part and parcel. So this guy rejects this song, this person gets it, and this guy refuses a film, and the other guy makes a career out of it. It is all part and parcel of the game. I think there's luck involved, but the idea is to just keep going, and at least one time you'll be lucky, but every time you have to be good. So I think that's the idea, and of course I think they have done it. That's why I'm watching this. But yeah, it's nice to see the hard work behind the fame and the success. So let's just watch it.
if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since Big Hit didn't have the power or influence bigger companies had over broadcasts. Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the
Yeah.
company found their own way to communicate with their audience through platforms such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities. They also created their own variety shows and often live streamed with fans.
Nice.
They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music, returning home at dawn to all sleep in one bedroom. 2 years of hard work and not knowing where they'd end up, they finally won their first music show award.
Nice.
Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajegi, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts. That's because people couldn't
Okay, so does that kind of thing actually happen in the music industry? Did it say, sorry if I'm wrong, did it say Sajeki? Because I know stock market people, they do these kind of things, sell short, buy their own stocks. Obviously, they were falsely accused, but I guess somebody must be doing this, right? And that's why the term exists. This is fresh news to me. I mean, but it's so stupid. Like a band that is so popular, would they, even in the initial stages, right? Would they need to do that? I mean, nobody. I mean, I don't know. And if they had done it, they would never really, because the audience knows it too well. So they wouldn't tolerate any artist for anything. So if so many people love them and all that, so obviously they're talented. But I was just shocked that such a thing exists, like where record companies actually buy their own stuff to show that sales have gone up. Wow. The lengths to which these companies will go, man. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's.
Believe a group from a small company was selling well, ignoring the fact that a small company wouldn't have the resources to pull off such a scam.
Yeah.
These were just a few of their hardships and struggles. I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships. I'll link that in
Gotta
my
check that
description
out.
box. Throughout the years, BTS were able to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew organically by staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album of the year, and they sold over 500,000 copies in just the
Whoa.
United States alone.
500,000 copies in the US, and US is completely streaming now, right? So rarely does anybody buy a record or a CD or a physical copy. But that is so awesome because I grew up listening to albums, right? So it was cassettes and then CDs, and so I know how it feels to open a new CD, read the track listing on the inner sleeve, and go through each of the songs. So this is me. I love albums. I'm very happy that someone still, invested in albums and doing albums instead of just singles and Spotify streams and that kind of stuff. So this is really awesome. I already like them more, way more than I already did. Let's just go ahead.
The biggest kicker? Well, BTS did this without a single bundle.
Yeah.
And what does bundle mean? Artists would bundle merchandise or concert tickets
I've
with
seen
the
this. I've
album's
seen this.
sales.
People do
For
this.
example, a copy of an artist's album, digital or physical.
It's funny that she had to blur that image. Like we don't know who that is. Okay.
Would be included in every t-shirt sale or ticket sold for their concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide
Now you just
tactic
gave
in
it
the
away.
US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard charts. In a 2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help of bundles and driven by the power of ARMYs alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records, such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record.
Wait, I gotta take a look at this. So I'll just pull the video back a bit. Okay, so let's see. 22-year record of the Beatles, number one albums, yeah, that figures. But the Beatles never really had like a worldwide popularity until the East discovered them much later, is what I think. I may be wrong, but we used to definitely have them on the radio when they came to India. They definitely went to a lot of other Asian countries. But this is in the era of social media, right? So it's easy to go big, but it's still very difficult to beat the Beatles. They're the Beatles. Adele's file record of iTunes. Yeah, that I can believe because these guys are super popular. And Adele doesn't work really that much, and it's a group, right? So it attracts more fans, and maybe they do, music more consistently. This is the one that is shocking me because if I'm right, 36 years ago would be 1985. Yeah, 1985. Okay, this is 2020 video, so it will be 1984. So 1984 was Thriller, right? So, oh, nice. So this broke Thriller's record? Wow, that's mighty impressive. Okay, and this is just a order in Japan. Okay. Pre-order in Japan record that was held by Celine Dion. Yeah, 24-year-old record. So 24, is that during the Titanic or was it live? Will go on. Let me know if you guys know. But this is super impressive, guys. I mean, nobody can do this just with fans and stuff. They must be like supremely talented. So this makes me want to go and listen to more songs. But for now, we'll go through this video.
Such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record. While these musical acts are famous around the world, Suga has said it's a great honor to be called the Beatles of the 21st century. At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that.
Yeah.
We are BTS. We want to be the BTS of the 21st century. The members themselves have always been involved in their music and engaged with
This
their
is what I
fans,
wanted to know.
even before they officially.
This is what I wanted to know, if they produce their own music, and it seems like they do. Mad respect to any artist who writes his own music and produces their own music, because at the end of the day, we all come for that, right? Yeah, awesome. Let's watch it.
Actually debuted. From their debut album, Too Cool for School, in 2013 to their most recent Map of the Soul 7.
Nice.
All 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album. All of BTS are associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, jhope, suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association. They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud as gifts to
That's
their
awesome.
fans.
That's sweet. That's nice.
Much of their work touches on subjects like mental health, youth and female empowerment, child abuse, cyberbullying, self-love and development, and socio-economic injustices. Much of their work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS.
Wait, they have a song about Carl Jung? I don't think I have seen any other pop group or mainstream group do songs like this. So that's why they have an adult fan base. Now I get it, because the topics are varied, right? Dark stuff, problems, societal issues, societal stuff. Okay, now I kind of get the picture. Now I kind of get the big picture. Okay, so nice. I would look forward to listening to those songs. Let's go.
BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues, taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations,
That's the point.
so fans
We don't
often find
publicize
out about
donations.
them if media organizations uncover the details. One of BTS's few public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world,
Nice.
with the hope of making the world a better place through music. BTS and their company, bighit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and donated 3% of the income from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its proceeds were pledged to the cause. The Love Yourself series,
cool.
which contained
That's really
3
cool.
albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide. On September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly. On January 15, 2020, Formula E announced their partnership with BTS to help combat climate change. On June 3, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS and bighit Entertainment had donated $1 million to support the Black Lives Matter movement. When armies got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million donation in.
Wow. So the fans matched $1 billion. $1 million, sorry. Now that's awesome. I've never seen any more dedicated fans ever. Okay, this has to be probably the best fan base out there. No wonder they call the army, man. You know why I'm saying this is because obviously they are stars, they get paid a lot, royalty, they have the money, so but still it takes really good people to donate $1 million for a cause, right? So they are doing a fantastic job. But just imagine the fans, people doing regular jobs, hardworking, honest people, just because they trust and believe in that group so much, they donated $1 million. That's just fantastic. If a band or any musical act or any artist can do that, I think that's way more than any success that they can achieve. At least that's my opinion. This is super awesome. Let's go.
One day. Now, these are just a couple of their acts of charity. With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities. This led to the emergence of bilingual army volunteers who translated BTS Korean lyrics and videos in their language almost real time,
Nice.
making the content
Nice.
immediately available to non-Korean speakers. We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world, with different ethnicities, background, gender, and age. BTS has also expressed their love and respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches, responding to fans on their social
Nice.
media app Weverse, showing their appreciation for ARMY projects, halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
nice.
The youngest member, Jungkook, even got the fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew as individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창한 것을 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이 행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로.
팬이란 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 결국 그 사람들 때문에 저희가 무대에 서는 거라서 그 봐주는 사람들을
Yeah.
위해서 노래를 하고
Live shows are the best.
거기 때문에 결국 우리는 그 사람들한테 진짜 감사해야 되고 무대 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 되고.
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 싫지 않지만 진짜 콘서트는 그냥 제가 이 방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가 맞는 것 같아요.
Wow.
참 다행히도 내가 원래 하고 싶었던 이 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요. 긍정적인 에너지를 주죠.
일단 이 일을
Nice.
좋아하는 거, 이 일을 사랑하고 너무 좋아하는 게 저에게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이 일을 하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기
Yeah.
때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하기 때문에
Yeah, you can't do this kind of a thing if you're not 200% passionate. I mean, after a point, you can't do it for money and for anything. It's just for the sake of the art and for the people who love you so much. So I guess, yeah, absolutely agree.
내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는 것 같아요.
계속 와서 응원해주는 모습, 그리고 이렇게 저희를 진심으로 좋아해주는 그런 표정들, 힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서.
저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도
Yeah.
아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
Their love for ARMY has also helped them decide on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment. They mentioned
Makes
doing
sense.
it for their fans and not for money.
Oh, okay.
So,
Makes
while
sense.
people often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band, it is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
Nice. I sure will. Yeah, so that was that. First of all, let me just say that even this video, Xceleste, whoever put this together, this was absolutely fantastic. It takes a lot of effort to make a great video like this. So what I realized is that the fandom is very intense. I got a generic idea about who BTS is and who they are and what they do, but I'm pretty sure, like most of you would tell me, that this is not even 0.1% of what they have done. Especially, I have yet to listen to a lot of their music, so that's where my focus will be. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so anybody who recommended this, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for all the love you guys have shown me in the past couple of days. Please, it would be great if you could continue that. If you like my video, please leave a like. Check out other stuff on my channel. I do a lot of music recommendations, music reviews, and other music related content. Most of it is Indian, but I do other stuff as well. If you like any of that, please consider subscribing. If you want to tell me anything, good, bad, ugly, put that in the comment section down below, and make sure you recommend me more stuff. I absolutely love this. If you want to chat with me, talk with me, you could DM me on Instagram. I have the handle in the description as well. With that being said, I'll take your leave. Be safe, take care, and I'll see you all in another video.